and welcome back to my YouTube channel and my new home. I'm trying to talk really softly because this is a really big room and it's quite echoey. But yeah, I'm not really figured out like where I'm going to film at the moment, but we haven't got a dining table, so I've got a really big space in the living room, kitchen area. I will do a flat tour when it's like not a mess, but it definitely is a mess at the moment. We still haven't fully unpacked and there's like empty boxes everywhere. So, but I wanted to film for you. I haven't filmed like one of these kind of videos in a while, and I haven't filmed anything like this that's like actually stood up and not just like a lookbook since I moved into my new place. So I've got some things here. I've just realised that they're all like brown, grey, black, like so neutral. I feel like my wardrobe is going that way at the moment and I quite like it because I feel like, I don't know, I do like wearing splashes of colour, but I do feel most confident when I am in neutrals, and I do feel like that's kind of my style. Can you see that blue flashing light? There's like a siren going next to it. Anyway, so yeah, I'm sorry if it's really echoey, and I'm sorry if there's like blue flashing lights, and I'm sorry if you can hear things, but I'm right next to a junction, and I think that that's just going to be part of my videos from now on because I don't really know what to do about that, apart from buying a studio or something, which I'm not going to do. So yeah, anyway, blabbering on too much. Today I am going to film my top autumn trends that I think are important and have already started wearing, I really like, and I'm going to attempt, so I'm not promising here, I'm going to attempt, I'm going to style each one. I'm going to attempt to style every single item, but there's a lot here and I don't want it to be a really long video, so I'm definitely going to style at least one item from every trend. That is my promise to you guys. So I've picked out 7 trends. It's always a random number with me, like literally there's too many for 5 and I didn't want to just pick random ones for the sake of it for 7. So these are, for 10, sorry, so there's 7 trends here. They're all things that I'm wearing in my wardrobe that I really like, that I incorporate into my everyday look, so I thought it would be better, rather than for the sake of having a rounded up number for a video, it's better to show you the things that I'm actually loving and wearing and think are, because I feel like for me, you're not coming for like crazy fashion inspo. You're coming for me because I'm a normal girl and I wear normal clothes, hopefully, and so yeah, these are all trends that you can wear in your everyday wardrobe and not look crazy fashion, but if you wanted to then you totally could. So I'm going to stop blabbering on. If you haven't already, I would love for you to subscribe to my channel. Everything that is going to be featured I will link below, and I will add the size, including this jumper I'm wearing, which is actually from Acne, and I got it in the sale, but I think they've got it in like other colours and stuff. It's so cozy and warm, like I would totally recommend. I know it's expensive, but even my dad, who would not condone spending a lot of money in a jumper, was like, you can tell that's an expensive jumper, it looks expensive, like it looks the quality, if you know what I mean. So anyway, again, not gonna blabber, I'm just gonna get straight into it and put my tea down so I can talk to you about the things. So I've got a couple of accessory trends and I've also got clothing trends. So I'm just gonna go through the clothing trends first, purely because they're right here. So the first thing is a print, and also these things are like clothing trends that I've picked close to show you, but you could work them into accessories too if you wanted to. So the first thing is a print, and it is check. So check print has been around and like really popular for a while. It's here again this season. I think it's kind of like a classic, which is why it is here every season, but with like a different take. But I've definitely noticed that it's like really popular in fashion at the moment, and so I wanted to show you some of my favourite things from my wardrobe that I'm really loving for this trend. So most of it's outerwear. So the first thing I've got is this blazer from Laura Ashley, and it's a really good blazer. It's lined, it's like thick wool, so it's really perfect for like this kind of time of year. I actually wore it in a blog post, which I'll link below so you can see like more pictures, and also I'll put a picture in here. It looked really cool. I like belted it and wore it with some denim cycling short style shorts, and it looked really cool, and it's just like a really nice classic check. It's woolen, it's nicely made, it's like a little cropped jacket, it's very cute and ladylike, and again it looks really cool with cycling shorts. which is another huge trend that I'll talk about later. Then I have a dress to show you, which is kind of multifunctional. This is like the check print, but it's like got the different kinds of check on it. So you've got like the grey and then the brown, and they're like mismatched, which I really liked. It's double-breasted, and you could wear it as a jacket if you wanted. I wear it as a dress because it like goes here and then it's belted. And it's such a nice dress, honestly. It's very like ladylike, chic. I totally recommend it. It's not too short either. So yeah, I think it's quite a good one. I guess you could wear this to work if you wanted to as well. And like get some like trousers and make it like a little matchy thing. Like a check suit is like so on trend at the moment. Like suits are really popular. I just wouldn't probably wear a check suit, which is why I'm not showing it to you. But yeah, definitely. What I'll do is I'll do a blog post to go alongside this, and I'll do a little blurb about each trend, which will probably be written way more coherently than I'm talking about them. And then I'll do like my best picks from the high street and stuff, because obviously I'm only showing you stuff that I've got in my wardrobe, but there are other things that I like and would want, and that are like great things for the trend. So yeah, I'll do that and put some like inspo in and stuff. And then also I have a skirt here. This is like a denim skirt. This is super cheap from New Look. I got this the other day. I'll put a picture in of me wearing it, and it's like a houndstooth. So check and houndstooth kind of like go in together, if you know what I mean. But yeah, it's like a denim skirt and it's houndstooth, and it's kind of like mixing the check. I think houndstooth and check is kind of like, I would say it's one, if you know what I mean. But yeah, they're both really popular at the moment. And this denim skirt, I've only worn it once, but I know I'll probably get a lot of wear out of it because it's like that nice kind of tan colour, which is great for transitional. Look really nice with like a cream jumper and like boots. Maybe the best to last, my favourite piece from the check trend is this trench coat, which I got in my Come Shopping With Me video, which I will link here. And I love this. I've worn it so many different times in different ways. It looks really nice with like cycling shorts. It looks really nice with like jumper dresses, or just like jeans and a t-shirt, because it's such a statement piece. You can just literally put it over anything and it kind of like makes the outfit, so you don't have to make an effort. You can just wear a really simple outfit and then just put it on. And I also wrote in a blog post, which I will link below and put a picture in here, with my leopard print skirt, denim skirt, and it looked really cool with like a print clash too. So you can kind of go like as much or as little with this, and it also does up the top, and I think it would look really cool. I might style it for this video actually, like doing up the top but leaving the bottom open, and then like wearing a really cool outfit underneath, or like a really simple outfit underneath. And then also it's got this really nice detail of like the ties. I just think it's a really nice jacket. I would wear it layered too, so like you could wear it with another trench coat on top, like double trench coat, or you could wear it with like a warm coat over the top, or you could wear like a denim jacket underneath, or like a little furry jacket. There's so many different ways you could wear it and to like layer it and make it warm. But for this kind of time where we're just going into coat season, I think it's really like the perfect layer. So the next trend is also a print. And that is animal print. So it's not like a specific print, and animal print is literally like, I mean, things like leopard print are always like, to me leopard print is neutral, but animal print has like really taken off, especially in the high street at the moment, and in particular snake print. But I haven't got that much snake print to show you, but I have been picking up more animal print. So I think for animal print overall it is like really like it's taken off, but snake skin is number one. I've just said that. But if you, like me, are like working your way into it, then leopard print is a good one to go for, because it's still like on trend, but it's not as like, I think snake print can be like scary in like snake print trousers. So I got a pair of leopard print trousers. They're like still animal print trousers, but like, yeah, I just think snake print can be scary, if you know what I mean. But I do want a pair of snakeskin trousers. I'm just like looking out for a pair that are very me and like wearable, because I hate having things in my wardrobe that I don't wear. So let me show you these trousers. I wore them on Instagram, and oh my gosh, let me put the picture in. This outfit got so much love. I think it was like one of my most liked pictures on Instagram ever. It got like 7,000 likes. Topshop reposted it and it got 100,000 likes on their page, and I was like looking on their page, and their page normally like their likes are between like 10,000 and 50,000. So I was like, holy moly, people really like this outfit. And I'm not surprised it's these trousers. First of all, they're like the most comfortable trousers ever. Second of all, they're just really cool. It's a really nice fit. They're kind of like, I don't know if I'm going to try these on for you guys, just because I've like shown them loads on this YouTube channel and also on my Instagram stuff, so there's no need for me to show you again, but I put a picture in. But yeah, they're really nice, like straight leg. They're really flattering. I've worn them with heels, they look really good. I've worn them with my Balenciaga trainers, they look really good. And I've worn them with like my pointed Balenciaga mules, like my knife mules, and they look really nice with that too. So there's like lots of different types of shoes there, and they kind of look good with everything in my opinion. And every time I've worn them, I'll be honest, I've worn them with a big chunky cream knit. But I do think that you could wear them with lots of other things. I've seen people wear the full suit too. They do a matching leopard print blazer. So if you feel like you want to go for it, then do that. And also the blazer, like blazers are so in at the moment too. Talking about that soon. Keep like ruining the rest of the videos myself. So yeah, definitely looking at that. And as I said before, suits, popular at the moment. Another thing, leopard print, I got this denim skirt, so similar to the checked one, I know, like colours and stuff, but I'm a bit OTT, and obviously in this job I get sent a lot of free clothes, or I get, when I get sent, I get like a voucher, or someone says, do you want to pick some things, so I get to pick free clothes sometimes. So I'll be honest and say both of these skirts were free. I probably would not have bought two that are so similar. I would have picked, and I probably would have picked this one because I really love it. This is so nice with like a chunky cream oversized knit. That's basically what I live in winter, autumn winter, spoiler alert. And also just like a white t-shirt knotted. I wore it with this, it looked really cool. I'll put a picture in. And it looks nice with like boots, with trainers. Also I think it's a kind of skirt that you could wear with tights. I'm not a huge fan of tights. I've always like been someone who like moans about tights, and recently I've been loving them. So I work with Cowboy who do tights and jeans and things, and they're also part of Intimacy, who do like camis and stuff. And I recently did a campaign with them on tights, because I had like printed ones. First of all, changed my life. Let me put the picture in here. It looks so cool with tights, like literally just like changes the outfit. Second of all, they have something, or don't have something, that I've realised is why I hate tights. They don't have a gusset, like that like thing that like hangs down and like chafes in between your legs. I think that's why I hate tights. And also another reason why I've realised that I don't hate tights is because I follow Style Heroine, I think her name is. She wears tights all the time. She's the coolest person, and she just makes them look amazing. So I just think I've been converted, to be honest, to tights. So that's really good. Great for me. I've opened up my autumn winter options. But yeah, anyway, this will look really good with tights. I'm blabbering. Then moving on to other animal print options, is this cami, which I got from Topshop. It's the softest thing, and I really love that it's got this kind of like blue, I was gonna say rimming then, that was really wrong, edging. I think it like kind of like adds a little pop colour. I mean, I don't think it definitely does. And it's just like a really nice cami. I've got so many, and I think they're all plain, so it's nice to get something a little bit different. And also I think camis are quite like a small part of your outfit. So like if you're looking to work animal print into your wardrobe, then like this with jeans and a belt and like a chunky knit or something, like cardigan or a coat over it, like you're only going to see a really small part of the animal print. So you're kind of like working the trend into your wardrobe without kind of letting it take over your outfit, and it's not quite as scary. So I think this is like a good one if you're thinking of like working it in, and I just think it's a really cool cami too. Then the last thing I want to show you is snake print. So snake print obviously is like the #1 print of the season. Got this in summer, and I've seen a few people wearing this and this shirt dress, which was like really popular. This is from Topshop and that was from Topshop. Don't know if they're sold out now, but most stores have got a version of this, so we'll find alternatives. Anything that's sold out, I'm going to try my hardest. I always forget to check if they're sold out or not. I'm going to try my hardest to remember to check if things are sold out, and if they're sold out, find alternatives for you guys, because I know how annoying that must be. And so yeah, I got this, and I wore it on holiday. I'll put a picture in. It looked so nice, and it's just like a really nice, simple, easy to wear, neutral shirt. It looked nice with jeans, it looked nice with skirts, it looked nice with, I wore it with white linen trousers, I wore it with white linen shorts. It's just so easy to wear, such a classic. You could wear it open as like a little lightweight jacket with like a t-shirt or cami underneath, or you could wear clothes with a t-shirt underneath. Like, I know that the whole modesty thing is like huge trend at the moment to like wear like something that's like low cut but with like a big polo neck underneath or something. But obviously I'm not showing you that because that isn't something I'm like all about the deep V's. But yeah, anyway, really great like piece to add to your wardrobe. I think also, even though it's snake print, I do think it's kind of like a classic. Like, I don't see myself being like, oh no, that's so last year, I'm not going to wear that. Do you know what I mean? Like, I think I'd wear that again. Okay, the next trend that I want to talk to you about is definitely something that I poo-pooed, is that the word? In one of my other videos, I was like, oh, cycling shorts are tacky, like they're not for me, blah 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 blah. When I got my Revolve ones, I'll put a picture in which are like denim kind of style cycling shorts, but spoiler alert, it's hard to breathe in those. Like, they do wear in and they're really comfortable once they're worn in, but at the end of the day they are still denim. Whereas cycling shorts are basically leggings, and they're the most comfortable things in the world. And how did it take me this long to realise? So yeah, I like cycling shorts basically. I've been wearing them loads. I wore this pair for the first time at London Fashion Week. I'll put some pictures in. They looked so cool. I wore my Balenciaga trainers, a chunky knit and an oversized blazer, and it looked really cool. I love the outfit. I got so many compliments. Got street style hats a few times, and just was like really feeling myself. And I think that to me like opened up the gateway, and then I was like, okay, I really like cycling shorts now. So this pair was £5, I think, and they're so comfortable. They come to like a good point on your leg, so they're not like super short, if you know what I mean. And they look really nice. So I've actually worn them so many different times now. So maybe I'll show you one of the ways I wore them that was a bit different. So I wore them to Fashion Week. I've worn them with like jumpers, and I haven't worn them with, have I worn them with boots? I wore them out the other night with heels and then a t-shirt knotted. So like full out, full like this area was out. And then I wore an oversized blazer and then like a shocking pink lipstick, and it looked so cool and I felt so sassy. And Jack was like, I don't think Stanford's ready for those cycling shorts. And I was like, well, Stanford better get ready because I'm wearing them. And I really liked them, and I just thought I looked chic AF, and I did. And then because I love to combine the trends, this is a good combination of trends but also a scary one. I've only worn these once. I definitely want to wear them more. I just like haven't got around to it. I'm really bad when I get new things of like putting them away and then like not wearing them again. You know, when you get into a routine of like wearing the same things over and over and over again. So if I get more than, like I got both pairs of cycling shorts at the same time, and then I really love the black ones, so I just keep wearing those rather than trying these ones out. But they are really cool snakeskin cycling shorts, and they are not a see-through as you would expect. I probably would say wear a hefty pair of pants with them. And yeah, so they like combine the snakeskin trend and the cycling shorts trend. It's probably like a bit out there, like for both trends, but I really like it and I think it looks good. You definitely, I think, in my opinion, you need a tan or a fake tan to pull them off, because I think if I wore these with my natural skin colour, I might look naked and like I've just got a skin condition. So yeah, I definitely think it's one too. But I'll style these up and show you. They look really cool. So yeah, definitely would recommend, but I think careful outfit planning must be done. So moving on to my final trend from the clothing rail, and that is oversized blazers. So I have a couple to show you. One is not so oversized and one is more oversized. So the first blazer I have to show you, blazers are like, so blazers are having like a major moment at the moment. They're everywhere. I mean, obviously, blazers have always been like an autumn winter essential. Most people have them in their wardrobes all the time. I don't. So for me, blazers are having like a major moment. And I really am loving them. They kind of like add an edge to an outfit, and I always sort of blazers as like a bit fusty and like for people who are like very classic chic. But I think there's so many different ways to wear them that make them look cool and edgy, and you don't have to look like put together. Not obviously you probably want to look put together, but I mean like you don't have to look like someone who like, I don't know how to explain it, but like, you know that whole like smart casual jeans and blazer, you can wear them in lots of different ways that make them look really cool without being too like, I don't know, like going in one direction. And I did actually do 3 ways to wear the oversized blazer, and hopefully that'll be up, and if it is I'll link it here. And I showed 3 really cool outfits, and they're all like styling the blazer, and none of them look, what I'm trying to say is like you look like a teacher or something. Like you don't have to look like a teacher or be wearing a suit to look nice in a blazer and wear a blazer. There's lots of different ways to wear them, for everyday wear, for work wear, and for like going out in the evening wear. They're just like a really great jacket option, and most of you are probably watching this and thinking, we know Sinead, but I have had my eyes open. So anyway, the first one I want to show you is this one. It is amazing. I wore it at London Fashion Week, and I know you guys are loving it because I can see my sales and reward style that like everyone is buying this blazer, and I love having that. Like obviously it's great for me because I'm making commission, but like I love watching that because I get to see like what you guys like of what I've worn. So I find it really interesting because it's the only way really that we get like feedback of any kind, if you know what I mean. So it's the only way to kind of like see what works, and well, not what works, but like what, like know your audience and what they like, if you know what I mean. So you guys were loving this, and I think it is such a classic too. It's like a beige. Oh my god, I've got stains down it. Am I going to need to get that, like, can you put a blazer in the washing machine, or do you have to like dry clean it? Oh my gosh, don't wear a blazer on a night out. That is a bit of kebab, I think. But anyway, yeah, really loved this. I've worn it so much. It's such a classic. Like, who doesn't need a camel blazer in their wardrobe? I've worn it so many different ways, and I would totally recommend it. I think this is like probably my #1 blazer. I got this in a size, it says 38. 10. That's a size 10, is it? Anyway, I got a size 38. I'm a size 8, 10. So yeah, I think like this is like my size, and it fitted well. But then the other one I got in a size up. So I also got this blazer, and I got this in a size 40, which is a size 12 if I am correct. And this is like definitely, I think it's like labelled as an oversized blazer too, and it's in like the house print. So if you wanted to, you could get this. I think there is actually a matching skirt to this in the same material if you wanted to, like a skirt suit, or if you wanted a cheaper alternative, there's like this denim one which like matches pretty much perfectly. So you could also make like a little suit, which I might do. Maybe I'll show you that styled like that. I might do that for this video. Anyway, really cool blazer, oversized. I adore it. I've worn it so many different ways and times. Again, I said I like done a video on it, so I'll link that below. And also, like as I said, I've already put it in there. It looks really nice done up. I did that video. I really want to talk about the outfits, but I'm not going to because I want you to watch the video. They're all really cool. Spoiler alert. And yeah, I don't really know what else to say about me loving this blazer apart from the fact that I do. It's got the print that's on trend, oversized blazer on trend. Do you know what I have heard though? The best way to get the oversized blazer look for less, if you're going for like the real, so this is like oversized, wearable oversized, but if you're going for the real like kind of catwalk vibe, get like an XXL men's blazer with shoulder pads. Do men's blazers have shoulder pads? For the men's section, and you'll get that look completely. It's like such a good idea. So now we move on to shoes, and I'm probably not going to show you me wearing these. Like I'll put pictures in of me wearing them, but like it's really hard to film outfits with shoes because like the camera, you basically have to be like at the other end of the house. So yeah, I'm just going to show you them. But anyway, first one is cowboy boots, which are so popular, and I don't actually have any of the like full-length cowboy boots, but my sister's got a couple of pairs which are really nice, so I'll link those below. And also I wanted to show you these ones because in my opinion, they're more wearable versions of the cowboy boots and more chic. And so this is like how I'm wearing the trend. So I've got these shoes which are from Mark Fisher, which is actually an American brand, and I don't think their website ships to the UK, but they are sold on Nordstrom, and I think someone told me they're on QVC. Like literally I was walking down the street in my town, or my old town, and my grandma, someone's grandma, an old lady, was like, I love your shoes, they're so nice, where are they from? And I was like, Mark Fisher, it's an American brand, like I don't think you can buy them in the UK though. And she was like, I have a pair of Mark Fisher shoes that I got off QVC. And I was like, oh, who knew? So yeah, you can get Mark Fisher on QVC. But I'll link them below. I'll like find them, and I'll find UK alternatives and everything in the blog post that I mentioned earlier, so you should go look at that. But yeah, anyway, really like these. I love the detail on them, and they're like the cowboy boots. They've got the heel, they've got the point, they've got the like whole cowboy vibe, but to me they're way more wearable. They look really cool with jeans. I've worn them with skirts. I wore them actually all through the summer. I'll put a couple of pictures in, and they look really nice and got so many compliments. Grandmas, everyone loves them. And yeah, I just think they're a really great way of like wearing the cowboy boot trend if you don't want to like literally look like a cowboy. So the next shoe trend that I wanted to talk to you about was the chunky boot trend. So I have a couple of pairs. One's high-end and one is high street, so I thought I'd show you both pairs. One is more like of the moment and one is more timeless, so I'm sure you can imagine that the luxury one is more timeless and the other one is more of the moment. So I've been saying Doc Martens literally everywhere at the moment, like they're really having a moment. We all know that Doc Martens are meant to be the most uncomfortable shoes in the world, or maybe it's just when you're breaking them in, but anyway, they are like everywhere and they're also meant to be really uncomfortable. I got this pair from Bershka, Stradivarius, I'll link them below, can't remember where they're from, one of the two. Anyway, they are like, they're really like the Doc Martens, but not, they've got this like right and left like writing on them. They've kind of got like, they're really like the Doc Marten style, but they're just like a high street alternative. They've got a zip at the side, which is good, so you don't have to like lace them up, and they look like a nightmare to put them on. You can have white and black laces, or you can have white or black. I just couldn't bother to get the white out, so I've just like done a double knot situation. I really like them. I'll put a picture in of me wearing them. They look really cool with outfits, and they're actually super comfortable. Like I wore these when I had blister, because I was like, I don't know what to wear, because even my comfiest shoes, this is like on the back of my foot, even my comfiest shoes were like rubbing on that spot. But yeah, these were really comfortable, so I totally recommend, and they're also so on trend. They look really cool with jeans. I wore them with like my black jeans, and they like met at the right point, and they just look really cool. I haven't had luck styling them with skirts, so I felt a bit Avril Lavigne-esque, but they look really cool with jeans. And do you know who's got Doc Martens looks insane in them? Lucy from Lucy Florals. I love her style. She's the reason why I bought the luxury style of boots that I'm about to show you, and her style is just like insane. So of course the other pair are the Balenciagas. These are so timeless. Chunky boots are in at the moment, but these will always be in. They look good with skirts, jeans, trousers, dresses, anything. I wear them in summer, I wear them in winter. They look alright with socks if you have to wear them if like you're cold. And to be honest, my feet don't get cold when I wear them without socks, to be honest. But I think they're like such a great investment. These are probably the best investment I've ever made, above my Chanel bag, above any handbag or any luxury purchase, because I've worn them so much. Like I have definitely got my money's worth. Like my cost per wear for these must be so low right now. So yeah, I mean, to me, these are like the ultimate shoe purchase. Then the final shoe trend that I wanted to show you was ugly trainers. They're like so in right now. I just did a video styling my Balenciaga trainers, which I think will be up before this, so I'll link it there. And yeah, ugly trainers are like having a moment. Balenciaga trainers are obviously the originals, the ones that set it off. I have a thing for Balenciaga shoes, it would appear, because these are like my third pair, and I have no regrets because they are comfy shoes. I love them all, and I think they're really nice shoes basically, so no regrets. But these are like a new colour, I think. I got them just before Fashion Week, so I was thinking if I'm going to get them, I may as well get them for Fashion Week, because then I can like kind of justify it. And these like blue, purpley. I did, as well as the styling video, I also did a I did styling lookbook, and I also did like an unboxing, so I ordered them in 2 sizes, and there was a dirty and a clean style, and then I also ordered them in 2 different stores, because one store had dirty, one store had clean. And so I like reviewed the delivery service from the different stores, I reviewed the sizing, I reviewed how, like, what you can wear them with, the comfort, and like the difference between the colours and everything. So yeah, go and have a look at that video if you're thinking of buying them and you want some more information. I'll link it up here, or here, wherever it goes. And yeah, these are such a good pair of shoes. I would totally recommend them. They're so comfortable. £600 is a lot of money. I sold loads of things on my Depop and then paid for them with that, which was like amazing. But if you haven't got other things to sell, then maybe you could get something that's on the high street. There's so many alternatives, and I'll also have a high street alternative to show you in a minute. And yeah, so these are really cool, really like them, and at the moment these are in stock in all sizes and net-a-porter, I think, but I'll link them below where they're in stock. I'll like have a search before, but I've worn these loads, and if you want info on how to wear them, then just check out my other video. If you're not ready to invest, I don't blame you. So I've got a high street pair here. I personally think they are worth investing in, because I think that the ugly trainer, like chunky trainer trend, is here to stay for quite a while. Balenciaga trainers have been out for like a couple of seasons now. They're not going anywhere, they're not slowing down, like they're just growing in speed. Most stores have got their own version now, and if you're thinking of getting a designer pair but you don't want the Balenciaga ones, I completely understand. I know people are like, everyone's got them now. To be honest, that would never put me off getting something just because other people have it. If I want something, I want it and I like it. It's not, I'm not going to be like, I don't want it because other people have got it. Like, I just think that's a bit silly. And also, most of the other stores that are doing it, even though they're high end, they're still copying the Balenciaga ones, and they're the originals. So I just think they're the best ones to get. And they're not that expensive considering they're the ones that everyone's copying, because like a lot of the other designer ones are a lot more expensive. Anyway, rant over. I got these from Skyline. I haven't actually worn these yet, and they are a bit crazy. They kind of remind me, it's like they're a bit of a mix between the Alexander McQueen trainers and the Balenciagas. They've got like a sole like a Balenciaga trainer, but then they've got like the 3 dots and the kind of like style of the Alexander McQueen. They are really light. So the Balenciaga ones are really heavy, but these are really light. And there's also obviously really good alternatives to Balenciaga ones in like Adidas and Nike and things, which I'll also link in the blog post that I'm going to do to go alongside this. And yeah, I haven't actually worn these yet because I literally got them this week and I haven't left the house. Apart from to walk Penny and go to a couple of meetings quickly, and when I'm like nipping out to meetings I don't really wear new things, I just wear like what's comfortable. So yeah, haven't worn these yet, but I do really like them. I haven't even tried them on, to be honest. They look really small too. I'm a size 8 and they look quite small, and I always think that you should know that when you look at my videos, because I think as someone with big feet, to look at someone else with big feet and be like, oh those shoes don't look too big on her, is like really like helpful, because when you've got big feet it's like you don't want something that accentuates it, if you know what I mean. So I've now shown you all of my favourite autumn winter trends. I hope that you liked it. Let me know what your favourite autumn winter trend is, and if there's one that I haven't included that you're really loving. Oh my gosh, no, I haven't finished. There's another one that I wanted to talk to you about that I haven't actually got here, but I just wanted to say. So if you're thinking of investing in a designer handbag for autumn winter, I can tell you now that the best handbag that you can invest in, if you want something that's on trend, that's like the bag of the season, it's a Chloe test bag. It was everywhere at Fashion Week, literally all of the fashion month. That bag was like the bag of the season. I'm obsessed with it in this colour. I really love it. There's so many different styles. Happily Grey has got it, and like the way she's been wearing it, I'll put in a couple of pictures while I'm talking, has just like literally swayed me. But I've just moved into a new flat and I need to buy a dining table and like just home stuff, so I'm not gonna get it, and it's actually like soul destroying. But I do really want it, and it's gorgeous. But I have got the Chloe jewelry, so I'm like that's kind of like similar to me, so I'm like just telling myself that I don't need the other one. Anyway, I'm obsessed with it. It's gorgeous. I totally recommend it, and I would also say I've seen it in person. A few people I know have got it and it's really nice, and it's the bag of the season. Like, I'm telling you now, that is the bag of the season. So if you want to get a designer handbag for this season, you think it's going to be on trend, do it. So yeah, that's what I want to say. So anyway, that is everything. I hope you liked this video. Let me know what your favourite trend is. I think mine is the oversized blazers, because I've been wearing them so much, and the cycling shorts and ugly trainers. Basically like those 3 together, like, I'm really loving. So yeah, I hope that you liked this video. If you found it helpful, let me know. If you've got any other trends that I haven't included, let me know. If there's any trends you'd like to see me style and like do a whole video on, let me know. If there's any items you want me to do a whole video on, let me know. If there's any other videos you want to see, let me know. And I will see you next time.